Justice Kavanaugh?
And just make sure I understand how you're using Griffin's case again. Section 3 refers to insurrection and raises questions about who decides what processes are to be used. That's ratified in 1868. The next year, Chief Justice Chase opines that states do not have the authority, that only Congress has the authority to enforce that. That could be evidence, as you say, of the original public meaning, at least some evidence. It's a precedent, although not binding. But your point then is it's reinforced because Congress itself relies on that precedent in the Enforcement Act of 1870 and forms the backdrop against which Congress does legislate. And then, as Justice Alito says, the historical practice for 155 years has been that that's the way it's gone. There haven't been state attempts to enforce disqualification under Section 3 against federal officers in the years since. So whether that's a Federalist 37 liquidation argument, it all reinforces what happened back in 1868, 1869, and 1870.
All right.
You want to add to that, alter that?
No, I think that's exactly right. And the last part you mentioned, Your Honor, is crucial to our argument, that Congress relied on Griffin's case. It provided the backdrop against which they legislated, which is why we should read these extant enforcement mechanisms, and right now the only one left is the Federal Insurrection Statute, 2383, as exclusive of state court remedies. It's a form of implied preemption, almost C-clamor's implicit preemption of other remedies, because Congress made these decisions in explicit reliance on Griffin's case.
And if we agree with you on Griffin's case and what you've elaborated on there, that's the end of the case, right?
It should be, yes, unless Congress decides to enact a statute, which we can't rule out.
A new statute in addition to 2383. And just to be clear, under 2383, you agree that someone could be prosecuted for insurrection by federal prosecutors and, if convicted, could be or shall be disqualified then from office.
Yes, but the only caveat that I would add is that our client is arguing that he has presidential immunity, so we would not concede that he can be prosecuted for what he did on January 6th under 2383.
Understood. Asking a question about the theory of 2383. Thank you.
Thank you.
Justice Barrett?